Now tonight I'm joining you on a Wednesday because it is a Why Do We Call It That Wednesday, and this is all new content, so you should be pretty excited about that. I know I am. Today we are visiting Rockbridge. So Rockbridge has very important historical importance to the Richland area. Rockbridge was one of the first villages settled in it was the first village settled in the northern part of the county. Samuel Sweinhart in 1844, and you've heard that name before. He was quite the adventurer, really stepped out, went to some of the more rugged areas of the county and laid the first claim to those lands. And Samuel Sweinhart came in 1844, laid claim, built kind of a rough shackle cabin here in town, said it was his, and then he sold that claim to another individual by the name of Harry Coles. Harry Coles, who, if you look in the history books, you won't see much about Harry Coles. Turned out, as he was described in one passage I read, turned out to be a little bit of a rascal. So what Harry Coles did, he actually started from Orion on the southern border of the county and tried to cut a road with a group of men. They went one day, we're going to follow the ridge line from Orion to Rockbridge and make a road to get here, thinking that would be the easiest way to traverse that. It was rugged terrain, a lot of trees, hilly, very up and down, rock ledges. They learned after the first day when they ran into their first rock ledge and drop off that maybe this wasn't a good idea, turned around, went back, and they actually came up the Pine River all the way to Rockbridge, learned that was the best mode of transportation at that point. So they went ahead and used the river for many years. They established the town of Rockbridge. Rockbridge really became kind of a hub of industry at that point, and quite a few families in the the mid 1840s through into the late 1850s came, settled here. It was a pretty big city. Some of those folks that came included, you might remember this, Orrin Hazeltine and his son Ira Hazeltine. They came, settled here first, bought the sawmill from Harry Coles, operated it here for a time, and then actually floated it down the Pine River to Richland Center, and then Ira Hazeltine founded and settled, platted Richland Center. But Rockbridge itself, very well known for, as you can see to my left, the natural bridge formation here at Pier County Park. Now, this is said to be one of the biggest, or if not the biggest, natural bridge here in Wisconsin, and this is a very important location, as even before Harry Coles or Samuel Sweinhart, the Native Americans who lived in this area, this was a common trading post. They would actually come to Rockbridge to trade goods, always coming here to worship, as they felt this natural bridge formation right here was actually a gift from their Great Spirit to them. So it's a really important place. The town Rockbridge takes its name from this natural bridge, and Rockbridge itself today, really a nice location, as there are some camping areas here at the Pier County Park. Beautiful rock ledges to look at here and to hike on. Just a really cool park and location to enjoy. So that is why we call it Rockbridge. Not a big surprise there, but the history on the backside is kind of interesting, like many of our locations. So we hope we see you here visiting soon here in the Richland area. Many unique opportunities, things to do. Just follow us on Facebook. Also, you can go out to YouTube, see a lot of our other Why Do We Call It That episodes. Very routinely, I get questions. Hey, have you done an episode about Boaz, or have you done an episode about Ithaca? Yes, I have. So many of those we've done. There's many more to come. I could keep doing these for several years. So just feel free to go onto YouTube, look up Richland Center Tourism, and you'll see the library of Why Do We Call It That episodes. Or if there's one that I haven't done, and you're like, hey, I'd like to know more about that village or that road name or that place name, feel free to just put it in the comments below, and I'll do the research and we'll share that with you. So for Richland Center Tourism, I'm Marty Richards. Let's have a great day.